Section 8.4.2, Attack Scenario, Part 2. Where do exploits come from? Exploits are when a vulnerability is found. It becomes exploitation when people use software, a script, or a series of commands to take advantage of a vulnerability in a target system. Some of these hackers and pen testers belong to large organizations, and in some cases are part of the government. Sometimes people with hacking skills will write exploits just to see if it can be done. These are some examples of proof of concept. An example of this would be car hacking. Security researchers will also look for product weaknesses and then write exploits to see if the vulnerability is a big risk. An example of this is Mimikatz, which we will be exploring in more detail soon. Pen testers and hackers also need tools to check for vulnerabilities, so they create them. An example of this is Eternal Blue, which we will also be exploring in more detail. Mimikatz is a hacking tool. Using Mimikatz, passwords can be exfiltrated and used for privilege escalation on other devices in the network. A security researcher created Mimikatz as a side project to explore Windows password security. When you log into a Windows computer, there is a program called lsass.exe that stores your username and password in clear text in the memory. Benjamin Del P. found that Windows saved clear text passwords in RAM. When he alerted Microsoft, they said it wasn't a real flaw since users couldn't access this storage, and they didn't fix it right away. So he wrote code to collect the passwords of a proof of concept and released it as open source. The flaw has been fixed on newer Windows versions, but Mimikatz is now a key tool for pen testers and threat actors. If you run Mimikatz on a vulnerable Windows computer, all usernames and their clear text passwords logged into that computer, since it's been rebooted, will be listed in the results. The Eternal Blue exploit was created by the NSA as a tool for international espionage. The National Security Agency has a collection of hacks, exploits, and cyber surveillance devices in their Advanced Network Technology, or ANT, catalog that they use for their missions. They have a large budget to spend on research and development of tools to find vulnerabilities in systems. When the NSA researchers discover vulnerabilities, they do not always alert the software manufacturer. Instead, the NSA will stockpile these vulnerabilities and create secret exploits in the ANT, so companies like Microsoft will not realize they have a vulnerability, and the NSA will take advantage of this vulnerability. In 2016, the hacking group Shadow Brokers stole a suite of exploit tools from the NSA and leaked them onto the dark web for anyone to use. The NSA would not confirm nor deny they created this suite of tools. Eternal Blue was one of the most powerful tools because it could reliably exploit Windows. Many devastating ransomware attacks have used Eternal Blue, including WannaCry and NotPetya, which have caused billions of dollars in damage globally.